said yesterday that you and Trajan, but he mentioned you haven't had your best week of practice, I think, before that game. What was different, and what was the change?
Coach Diaz, he came back in. And he's been a big factor. I told him since we got here, he just demanded that level of urgency. And I mean, it can come from the players, but when you start something, nobody else knows it how you know it. So he knows what we need on the defensive side of the ball, and I think he's emphasized it throughout the weekend. I think that was one of the things that helped us play a great game.
So it just pure motivation.
It's just motivation. Somebody just in here consistently. Coach Baker do a great job of it, but nobody does it like how Coach Diaz does, and he just constantly in your ear, constantly improving the little small things that really count.
Now I want to ask you about Georgia Tech, because I was saying they have to do that option offense, and you guys were so good against them all the time. It's different now. Is that kind of weird? What's it like now?
It's definitely a relief that they don't do the things that they do. We used to have to take out an extra week to actually prepare for them guys, but yeah, we did a good job of just adjusting to it. But they got a new scheme. They get in the spread, and that's something we like, and we're gonna prepare just as much as we did with the triple option.
Coach never called you or Shaq out by name, but he kept talking about senior leaders, guys who have been here before, accountability, all that kind of stuff. Did you guys almost need to hear that? Like Coach Diaz sort of come out and sort of hint at you guys that, hey, you're not playing up to the way he wants you?
I mean, everybody knew what it was. Everybody knew what he was talking about. I mean, he could talk about us in the media and he could say those things because he know we take that to heart. And you can do one or two things. You can fold or you can come back and you can adjust to what he needs us to do. And that's the truth. It ain't nothing but the truth. And that's something me and Shaq had to look ourselves in the mirror and say, okay, we're not playing our best ball right now, but we got the opportunity next week to go out and fix it. And I feel like we did.
Mike, you obviously want every player to have, like you mentioned, motivation. You want to have that motivation for every single game, every single play, every single everything. And obviously that wasn't the case until maybe this past week, like you mentioned, as much as it needed to be. But moving forward, I mean, this team needs to have that on both sides of the ball all the time to be great and to be where you want to be. Like, how close to that is this team right now?
We're very close. Every week is a challenge. Every week just going in, it's hard to come from off a win. He said something, I think this week, coming into this week, nobody has a book on how to prepare for success, like after you have success, but everybody got books on how to deal with failure, and I think we're in that position right now. I think it's hard to deal with success. You beat a highly ranked team and you feeling good about yourself, and Georgia Tech, they just as good as a team, so we got to come out and prepare like we prepared last week. So I think just coming out, I think we had a great day today. Guys flew around and we had a good time, and I think they pushed us to the way we need to be pushing. We're going to try to match that same energy tomorrow.
There's no book on success. I mean, you almost have to pretend like you lost.
Yeah, and in a way you do. I mean, because it's hard to be successful, in everything you do, whether it's, and I learned that just being in college, you got to come out each day, you got to wake up and you got to do the same thing you did yesterday, because, everybody expecting more out of you, especially the older guys.
Mike, how do you get Hard Rock Stadium to fill up at noon for a noon game? What would you say to the fans?
Just feeding off that energy that we did last week. We had a great game. The fans was great. They was hyped. I think in that fourth quarter, I think they were a big help to us in the fourth quarter. So I think I encourage them guys. I know our fans love to come out and watch us do it. Well, unfortunately, we ain't had a cane walk, last week, and I think that'd be a good thing for them to come out and see.
Outside of the Pinckney game, you guys have basically had every game come down to the wire. Is there a feeling around this locker room like, hey, let's go out and dominate a team, or is there sort of that mentality of let's not even let it get to that fourth quarter?
I mean, if you look at all the games we lost, in every game we done had, it's really the Carolina Florida game, one drive, North Carolina, one drive. So we're just trying to preach finish at this point. We one drive away from being an undefeated team, and we're so close in this program to being where we want to be at, and I think we're going in the right direction.
Great.
Thanks, Mike.